Hi, my name is Mori Williams. I am a student at Eastern Washington University. I'm here to briefly discuss my research in looking through microcystin toxins from the Turnbull wetlands. Microcystins are a toxin that are from a blue-green algae known as cyanobacteria, which has been commonly seen throughout lakes and rivers throughout the world. If you want to learn more about cyanotoxins, there is a link on my booth after this video. We decided to choose Turnbull because it has been previously analyzed that there have been a nutrient over-enrichment due to local anthropogenic activities, such as dairy operations, grazing, septic systems, and agricultural runoff. Water samples were collected throughout July, August, and September of 2020. What we analyzed were the nutrient concentrations such as total nitrogen, total phosphorus, chlorophyll, which is used as an indicator of the total abundance of algae, phycocyanin, which is a pigment unique to cyanobacteria and an indicator of their abundance, and of course microcystins. We did this for nutrient concentrations. We used a AlchChem3 flow analyzer to find specific nutrients within the water samples and compared them to 5 different standards. Chlorophyll was found as a Turn trilogy flowometer. For phycocyanin, we used a potassium phosphate buffer in the samples and read it through a spectrometry of 650 nanometers and 652 nanometers. For microcystins, we used a ELSA-based test. Based on our data, there were microcystin concentrations around Turnbull wetlands. It was ranged between 0.49 parts per billion to 1.48 parts per billion. This is relatively low compared to other previous experiments throughout different lakes and rivers, such as the EPA experiment of Lake Ontario that was 1.6 to 10.7 parts per billion. I'm just going to talk about only the relationships between microcystins and phycocyanin, total nitrogen, and total phosphorus in this video. With the Turnbull wetland data alone, there were no significant correlations in any of the relationships. However, when we added the West Medical Lake data, which is data we decided to gather because to use as a comparison or as a reference, because the lake has already been confirmed to have cyanobacteria and microcystins. Adding that data, there was a significant correlation with a p-value below 0.05. In conclusion, within Turnbull, phycocyanin and microcystins did not correlate well with nitrogen and phosphorus concentrations. In past studies, nutrient concentrations in Turnbull wetlands were higher than in 2020. Nitrogen was not a limiting nutrient for microcystin production, as shown to be a negative relationship with West Medical Lake data. If you are interested in learning more, there are downloadables to my paper and full poster PDF on the booth. Thank you for listening.